Hi friends, I got my timer going. I've got a couple pies in the oven. I decided to make pumpkin pies this morning, well this afternoon. Yeah, it's afternoon. So I have my little, he's the cutest thing. It's a little bunny timer, but he's ticking awfully loud. But I want to be able to check them. I keep checking them. It takes a pumpkin pie forever to make, doesn't it? I don't know why. I have my mom's recipe and it says you put it in for 450 for 10 minutes and then you drop it down to 350 for 20 minutes. And I swear to you, it would be raw if I did that. So anyway, I'm just keep bumping it 10 minutes, and I really want to get this going because Randy's heading home. He's been out of town all week, and so anyway, I want to get this going so I won't be live when he walks in because, you know, he wants to say hi or whatever. And anyway, so hi you guys. Hello. I do have my glasses. Oh good, just so I'll be able to see your comments. But hi and thanks for joining. Hi Kathy, I can see you. And hey Julie, there's Julie. Hello friends. There's Brenda. Hi Deb. I can read you guys. Some days I can and some days I can't. Hi Becky. Hi friend. So listen, you know, my friend Sherry, hello, Pamela. My friend Sherry needed some help painting her foyer. She has a darling little house. Hey, Deborah, up on Kelley's Island in, hey, Barbara, hi, up in Lake Erie. So Kelley's Island is, it's just a very small island. It's 4 miles square, Sherry told me. I never knew that. And that's where Randy and I vacation every year. It's my happy place. What is that? I look for mine for an hour total. Oh, you cook yours. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Yes, an hour. Okay, well that makes more sense than my mom's timer. I don't know what, she must have had a hell of an oven back in the days. Oh, I know, I should ask her. What the heck? Yours takes longer. Yes, the filling, yes, it is. And maybe she used a smaller can of pumpkin with it. I don't know. I just used the regular pumpkin and the evaporated milk and the eggs and all the stuff. But yeah, I wish it's too much for one pie and not quite enough for the second one. So who is that? Is that Betty? Hi, Betty. Hey, it's Betty's birthday today. She's one of my texting friends. So I was able to text all of you girls that are on my number. It's 740, I have it written here, 273-6693. I'll read it again here in just a minute so that you guys grab a pencil if you want to text me or know when I'm going live. I text everybody and told them. So let's get going. But yeah, it also tells me, hey Greta, hi. It also tells me when it's your birthday. Hi Karen. So yeah, when you sign up to text me, I don't know how it knows that. Hey Karen, maybe I don't know how it knows that. Yeah, oh, that's so sweet. But yeah, so it's Betty's birthday. And so yeah, happy birthday, Betty. So I want to show you, okay, so we get to the island. It was evening. We took a little, well, I don't think Sherry went with no, we got there and we started tearing off wallpaper and we didn't go down the first night. That was Monday night. We didn't get there till about 7:30 and it got dark fast. Hey, Esmeralda. Oh, that's so sweet of you. I hope Betty's still, oh yeah, she's still on here to see. That's awesome. Thanks, Brenda. She'll love that. So anyway, the next morning I woke up and it was about 8 o'clock. We worked pretty late that night, stripping wallpaper and mudding the walls and trying to get it ready for paint the next day. So I walked down Saturday morning and I found a handful, or Tuesday morning, we got there Monday night, worked Monday night. I ran down Tuesday morning before I started painting. Hi, Julie. And then I went down again Wednesday morning, and then we left Wednesday night. So we hit it hard. we got her done. Hey, Julie, we did. It was a good getaway. It was a busy, it was a working getaway, but it was good. So, so let me show you here. So you guys always know about my sea glass, and I've had a couple of you message me that you wanted some sea glass from me, but I can't part with my sea glass. You guys, like, this was a pretty good find for the first. I just divided my pile into two. I found some on the first day and some on the second day. After we worked on the first day, was it the first? Yeah, for some reason we were able to go out that first night, and we rode her little golf cart around and hit the little beaches, and we found this like one day. And look at this. This is like a bottle top, like a beer bottle top that's been tumbled around. I'm assuming beer, could be a medicine bottle. Who knows? My cough medicines used to look like that. And then this was a pretty good piece, but these were the colors that we found this trip. And then let me show you the next. So then the next morning I got up and we went out. And then we went out, then we worked, and then we went out one more time before we left, just to her. There's a little beach by her house. And then I found this. So I had a nice little pile. I mean, I pick up, this is how desperate I am for sea glass. I pick up pieces, I pick up pieces even like that. I'm serious. So I did send a link to a couple of the girls that were messaging me wanting some sea glass, where you can get it on Etsy, like from the ladies. So you figure, I found that we went out 2 mornings and 2 evenings, and this is what I found. So people that live there have tons of sea glass. I have been going since, I think I was looking for some pictures, and I think I've been going since 2016. And my goal every time we go up is to try to fill a solo cup. So I think one of my coolest pieces this time was this really rounded, it's a little bit flat on the bottom, but it's perfectly rounded. I love that piece. It's kind of like a half a marble. But so anyway, I'm going to add, this is my collection bowl. So yes, I know I have some that I could part with for someone. This cool hunk of a bottle, it needed a little more tumbling, but I was so excited to have found that in the sand. I found this molten piece. There's this big long boardwalk back in the woods, and it's all over top of water, and they made a boardwalk sort of sidewalk, and it takes you back to this beach. And I found that there. I'll never forget it. My husband found these 2 unusual colors this whole bowl is full of glass. There's not any filler in the bottom. But each little teeny tiny piece was a little breath of mine. A little breath of mine went, every piece you find. So anyway, I have a little bit more sea glass to add to my collection, and I love it. And I told Sherry that there was a couple ladies wanting me to get them some sea glass, and she's like, no way, I forget what her word was, but she's right. You just can't part with your sea glass, especially for all the more I can get up there. So then for my husband, he loves to collect these, they're Celtic, they're called hagstones. And so I have I found this little old bucket not too long, probably a couple of years ago, maybe a year ago. And I got it because I thought it would be a great find for a Christmas tree stand, for like a little tree. And I just kind of leave it out, and I put his stones in here. And for some reason, he can find these stones with these holes in them, and they're supposed to bring good luck. You can look up a hagstone and read about them. But it's supposed to be all good things. So he used to collect all of the stones with a hole, like just any kind of a hole. And he had so many of them that I started only keeping the ones that the hole went all the way through. So there's a couple here that somehow got left in the collection that don't go all the way through. And this one didn't go all the way through. But, and this one doesn't go all the way. I guess I thought I cleaned them out, but he has a knack for finding these stones with holes in them. So where did it go? Oh, here it is. So I found this one for him. I never find them, but I found this one, and the hole goes all there. I kind of caught a glimpse of light there. I don't know if you can see, but the hole goes all the way through. You guys can't tell, but it does. So, and then last year he found this one. Isn't that, look at that. What the heck is the story on that? It's like I don't know what it is. Maybe concrete, and it had gravel in it, and just all of the tumbling pulled the stones out. I don't know. I don't know what it is. That's my guess, but who knows? But I thought that was really unusual. So even though they didn't go all the way through, I kept it. So that is, so I only found one stone, but I thought I'd show you guys, just anybody that gets to go out and look for things in nature, just try to find, I mean, you can just go through the woods and find things that are interesting to collect. This was another thing. You find pottery pieces oftentimes. This is a piece of an old crock. This is a piece of I mean, you think of all of the ships that have been out there and all of the homes that probably dump stuff in. Look at this piece with, you can see the markings from the bowl. Then the same with this one, you can see the markings. So I found these pieces. This one you can tell where, you know, it was probably the bottom maybe of a dish, I'm not sure. But some of them, if you look right here, I've found with a little bit of blue on them. One piece has green. This one here, you can barely see it. It's right there, but there's a little bit of green print on it. So that's kind of fun to find those sort of pieces. But so, oh, there's my pies done. So I found 3 little pieces of pottery. So I did bring those home to put in my pottery collection, which isn't really, it's not fantastic. Sherry has big pieces, like she's got big pieces, but I've never found anything like that. Of course, I don't have a house up there either. Okay, so then, so that she's got an unfair advantage, right, to finding collections. So then I have, these are, they're sheep head, what are they called? Sheep heads. It's a fish. I think they're just called sheep heads, but they're the cheekbones of the sheep head. I think that's right. Gosh, it's been a while since I've talked or heard about these, but I found 3 lucky stones, and it's the cheekbones of this certain kind of fish. I'm probably telling you wrong, but so they're very hard to find, but I do have a little dish of them, and in honor of my English advertising, you can't read it, but it is in English, so it says, it's in French. I can't read it. I can't read it, but I'm gonna flip it so you guys can see. Okay, so hang on. I hit the magic wand, and then I hit the tools, and then I hit the flip. So here, now you guys can read it. Let's see, where are you? There. I don't know what that says, but it says potted shrimp. So this was a one-time use pot in England that someone has bought some little shrimp in, and then they throw it away like we throw away a tuna can. They throw these away. I have a lot of English advertising on my website that you guys, it's really getting hard to find. Actually, the lady my kind of connection is headed to Florida for the winter. So she just messaged me today to see if I needed anything. And I have quite a nice, I'm going to put it back. I have quite a nice inventory of that. So I didn't get anything. I told her by the time she gets back in the spring, I'm going to wish I ordered. But anyway, so I found 3 lucky stones. So this one's a nice size one. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but let me find it first. Let me find my glasses here. Oh, I don't know if that's a good one to show you, but there's a letter L. Where are you? I must still be flipped. There's a letter L. Let me see if I can get that to, you can kind of see the curve of it, but it looks like an L when you're looking at these. And it's in every single one of them have that little L in it, and they show up really great in the sand or in amongst the little rocks and things because they're so white. So anyway, there's my little collection of lucky stones. And I know the first night we went out, Sherry found a lucky stone, and she's like, "Oh, it's going to be a great day. I found a lucky stone." It just is just a fun thing to find. I was on one of the beaches, and this man that had a house there had walked down a couple of years ago, and I was looking for glass, and he asked me if I'd heard of the Lucky Stones, and I said, no, I hadn't. I didn't know what he was talking about. So he went up to his house and got this huge jar of Lucky Stones to show me what they were. And of course, then I started looking, and it's so funny because that first year was the year I found most of these, and then it's just been impossible to find them. But and then my daughter, she lives on the beach at Marina Del Rey in California, and she sent me all of these sand dollars. She finds them, and she knows I like little tiny, so she sent me like the little ones, and nothing great big, but I love those. So I put those in with the Lucky Stones just to fill my, but I thought shrimp out water, it was a good container. Good container for them. So, okay, I have one more little stash of things to show you guys. And this is where you can kind of do this in your woods. Go out and look for, of course, you won't have driftwood, but you can find pieces that work. I found a few. What did I find? 4. And we were just on a beach. We didn't get a chance to go back in the trail where I find usually the best driftwood. I really wanted to be able to do that, but we just ran out of time. She had to be back home to babysit, so her grandson. So anyway, I picked this. I'm so glad that I grabbed these. I almost thought, oh, I'm not going to mess with them. We were, you know, didn't have a bag, and I was trying to hang on to everything, and it's wet, and you know. But anyway, I did. I grabbed them, and I got this piece, so it'll be a great pumpkin stem. Let me show you my pumpkin stems, that like the ones that I have kept. Like, see, this is a piece of driftwood. So this is a plastic pumpkin. It's a white one. I did not paint it. It's just a white pumpkin, and I busted off the stem, and I hot glued this down in. I made kind of like wiggled it around to get it down in there. And I wrapped it with that chunky, let me see if I can show you. I know I've shown you guys pumpkin before. I just love it. But this is just, I'm trying to get a whole, here we go. This is just yarn. It looks like that. And I just wrapped my yarn around, get that work back in, round, and stuffed it up in the bottom as best as I could. I got a hole down in there to try and shove it all in there so it'll sit straight. But I love these unusual stems. Now, I have a lot of real pumpkin stems. You guys know I've sold you a bag. I had a bag in one of my sales of real dried pumpkin stems. I kind of have been leaning more towards this or old spindles or whatever. But every now and again, there's a good pumpkin stem. Here's another, this is kind of a boring little piece of driftwood, but it's okay. And I loved the ribbon, so I made this one. I used that, a little bit of that fur from that funky vest I told you I got at the yard sale. And then here's another piece of driftwood. You guys have seen this pumpkin. I know I've shared this one before, but, and then a lot of the pumpkins that I've been selling in our live sales have had the driftwood. So I was hoping to get some for you guys, but I wasn't able to get too many. This one wasn't bad for a stem, but it's not awesome, but it's not bad. There's this one. And then I found this one. It's not great. See, it's not super great, but look at this. I loved that about it. See? So you guys can find sticks like this. You could just go through the woods and find really cool pieces. Or if you have access to a lake somewhere, go take a walk and find some really cool driftwood. I found one piece that would work for decor. So I thought this was a really good one. You can see all the way around, it's good, and it sits really well. So, like when I had my shop, this would be great to display jewelry on, but even just to put with your decor, you could have some old books laying here, and I would just prop that in. You know, you have your lamp there, and you could just set it there, or you could lay a little, like those beaded garlands, or I don't know, I just have to think about what I have. I mean, I could prop up a little sand dollar or 2 in here. Just get creative, but I use this natural stuff all of the time in my decor at the house. And then I found 3 sailboat bases. You guys really liked the sailboats. I had a lot of people asking about the sailboats. So this is probably my best one. I have to wait on it to dry out. But this is a really good one, and why I say it's good there, you can see, is because it's flat on the bottom. So it will sit really great. You see you can't really, I don't know. Oh, I got to check my pies. Hang on a minute. I'll flip you around. I'll flip you around. You can check them with me. How's that? We'll check, can you see? Oh, you can't see my oven here. Turn around, we'll check my pies together. Let me see how they are. Oh, they're still not ready. You know how you know, or how I know, is when they crack. On the top, they get that little crack. I don't know what you call it, but yeah. Okay, let me take you back around. And I better set my timer just so I don't get, okay, so let's come back. I better set my timer again. I'm gonna give it another 10 minutes, I think. So there we go. Okay, so then I got this little one. It's almost too thin. Well, it doesn't look thin there, but it's pretty here. See, it's pretty thin. So I'm hoping I'll be able to drill it out and glue a mast. But I was kind of thinking, instead of, like, that's too big for this, but like I could break it or cut it or whatever at the bottom, and that would be a super great mast for the sailboats. And the same with, well, this one's a little too crookedy. So yeah, I guess I only was able to get one mast, but we have a couple lakes around here. I'd be able to look for some more. And then this one almost looks like a shoe. There. It kind of has a shoe look to it, or a goose nose. I don't know, but it's got a flat, excuse me, it's got a flat-ish bottom, so it sits really well. So that too was a good sailboat base. So it looks like I'll be able to make 3 sailboats. I'll have to look through my sticks that I have upstairs to see what I have for masts. I really think this big one will be a pumpkin stem, and the crooked one will be a pumpkin stem. I really only have this one that's good for the sailboat probably, but maybe I could get 2. No, it's not big enough for 2. Anyway, that's all I got. We really worked hard and we didn't take a lot of time for scavenging, but maybe we'll get to go back up again soon and I can do a little bit more looking. But I just wanted to show you guys this sort of, oh goodness gracious, Brenda is cooking. You're making 5 flavor pound cakes and Reese cup peanut butter cookies for a bake sale at a band competition on Saturday. Dang, Brenda. Dang, I'd go to that competition just for that. I love bake sales when people make stuff and bake it. Hey, Marla. Gosh, I should have grabbed my magic mirror, you guys. Here, I'm kind of cheating doing this. You love my timer? Oh, Karen, I think it is. I just got it on Amazon. I'm pretty sure. I think. Or no, I didn't. Where did I get that? Was it Decor Steels? I can't remember. I'll check when we get off here and look and see, and I can link it in my Amazon shop if they have one. I would put it under gadgets. So the easiest way to find my Instagram, because the link's a big long thing, is to go to Tammy Loves Vintage on Facebook or on Instagram. Go to your Instagram or just type in Instagram and see if it'll let you look around. Or you could go to Tammy Loves Vintage on Google and see if you can get in my Instagram that way. And then there's a highlighted kind of link, it's called Linktree. And when you click that, it gives you like my Amazon, my YouTube, it gives you all of the links. And they're all active. So it takes you right to the website or whatever. So you could see what all I've got. I've got some clothing in there. The makeup is with my daughters. And some of the clothing, my daughters have been like, Mom, you need to post this in there. It's good. So it's kind of from all of us. So you get young and old. Young and old. But yes, because I love Amazon. So I'm always linking, and I've linked like a lot of crafty things in there too. But yeah, anytime I get anything that's good, I link it for you guys. So anyway, okay, let me keep reading. That's really all I had to go over. I think I'm just going to take a minute here while my pie's a bacon and keep seeing what all you guys are saying. You have a river close by. I have to go walk down. Oh, good, Brenda. Send me a picture of what you find. Yeah, but you just have to think, okay, I think about decor, which would be this one. I think about sailboats that are flat bottomed, so I think about found these pieces. I look for, decor, the sailboats. I look for good, pumpkin stems, things that might make a cool pumpkin stem. And then the masts for the sailboats. There's all kinds of things you can do with it. So yeah, good luck. You were late getting on, Marla. Well, I was just showing some of the collections that I have picked up at Kelley's Island and added. So this is like porcelain pottery, the Lucky Stones, which are just sheephead fish cheekbones. I know that's really gross, but they say they're lucky. And then the hag stones, that the hole, well, that one's a crooked hole that goes all the way through, but it does. All of the hag stones has a hole that goes all the way through, and that's what my husband likes to collect. I never find them, but I did find one for him. So, and shoot, I put it in here. I forgot to show him. Oh, he wouldn't know the difference anyway. He just likes, you know, he gets tired of looking for glass with me. So he starts looking. Oh, I did find this fossil-y thing I forgot to show you. He likes to find the fossils and the stones, but I thought that was a cool looking little fossil-y thing. So I didn't bring that container up. I have a scale, an old scale, and in the pan of it, I've found coins, and I've found, I found this German cork. It's a cork and has German writing on it, and that was cool. The couple of real gnarly pieces of metal that I thought they were like a sinker that hit a boat proper. It's like they're real just gnarled up. And I forget what my husband said that he thought they were. But anyway, they're just kind of just something different. I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff in that. I forgot to grab that, but I forgot I had that little fossil. And then I had just a little handful of sea glass to add to my enormous bowl. It's heavy, you guys. But this is like when my kids come up and would go, they would find stuff and they didn't want it. So they would give it to me for my bowl. And my husband and I, when we're out hunting for sea glass. So this is all sea glass that we have found up at Kelley's Island. So that's cool. So that's why I was on here. Marla, so that's what you missed. It wasn't any big deal. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you. I know you love the sea glass. I do too, Marla. I know there was a couple of people that was really wanting me to share, but I can't do that. You love those, Marla? Oh yeah, just something different. And I love to show you guys because it gives you something different. Your $3. Oh, you're right on the Ohio River. You can't walk it anymore. Yes, I bet you're right. Where are you, Karen? Tell me, because we have friends that are in Marietta a lot. They have a big boat. They dock down there. We have other friends that are in Rayland, if you're familiar with that. It's been years since we've been there with them, but we used to go all the time when the kids were little. Oh, thank you, Marla. This shirt came from Walmart. It's not linked, but I found it at Walmart. It had that cute little ruffle. I know it's almost embarrassing to go through the clothing section at Walmart, but I tell you what, they have some of the cutest things. They've really upped their game. And the shoe department. Always check out the shoe department at Walmart because they have the cutest shoes too. It's crazy. For $9.99. I mean, what the heck? I have walked in with 4 pairs of shoes. And Randy's standing here watching me unloading groceries, and he, of course, to help me, picks up a bag, and of course it's full of shoes. He's like, what's all this? And I'm like, they're $9 a piece. That's 1 pair at a shoe store, you know? So yeah, and you wear them and it doesn't matter it doesn't matter. And I apologize for my hair. This is what old lady hair looks like now. I used to have straight stringy, and now it's got this little bit of wave and kind of fuzzy. It's just different. So I'm getting used to it. Oh, he just came in. I heard the alarm go off. Whoopsie. Hi, honey. I'm just finishing up. I just got on here to show my friends what I found at the island. Okay, you guys. You love all the pieces. You're such a beach girl. Oh, I love that. They do make you happy. It's so much fun. The pumpkin stems are not very long. Yeah, they really are. I mean, they're really long. I mean, look. Yeah. I think they're plenty long. They're big. I mean, a pumpkin stem isn't that long out of the pumpkin. You probably have to cut those down, actually. I think they're good. Or maybe you're telling me real pumpkin stems aren't as long as these, and you're right. That's why I bet that's what you're trying to spit out there, right? And I took it wrong. But yeah, see, so I'd lose about that much of that stick. And that's a little bit tall, but I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. So yeah, you'll want your stem to be proportionate with your pumpkin for sure. I read that wrong. I know what she means. You love my timer. Okay, yes, I did see that already. Thanks for sprinkling, Marla. That's so sweet. So that's all I have, you guys. I'm just looking back through here. Thank you, Kathy. Make sure I didn't miss any comments or questions. Sometimes I learn things from you guys. So your grandson was just in Florida and found a lot of sand dollars. Oh, I think I would just die if I found a sand dollar. Well, I found one once. I was rinsing my feet off. And okay, my phone number again, thanks for reminding me, Roseanne, is 740, oops, there's my alarm, 273-6693. 740-273-6693 if you'd like notice when I'm going live so you don't miss me. But yeah, so I was rinsing my feet off. You know how you get the sand off before you go in? And someone had laid a sand dollar like on the little ledge right beside of this faucet and they forgot. And Randy says that doesn't count as finding. And it really doesn't because it wasn't on the beach, but I did find it. And I was at the beach. So yeah, that's the only one I've ever found. Abby she just walks over them now. She sees them so much. Hi, Tanya. And they're so fragile. I mean, what are you going to do with a whole bunch? So yeah, I'm happy with my little handful that I have. Hello from Morgan, Janet. Hello. Okay, let's see. Oh, in Greer, South Carolina. Thank you, Esther. Hello. You pick up small pieces like I do, only at the Indiana Dunes State Park at the tip of Lake Michigan. Oh yeah, so you're right up there too. Okay, do you find glass, Janet? Sorry, Summer just called my daughter. Have you ever looked for glass? I'm wondering, you have a fetish for sea glass too. I just can't go to the water's edge without looking for it. Oh, Deb, that's how I am. I mean, the minute I get up there, I'm like, let's hit the beach, you know? And it's, yeah, most people aren't as excited about it as I am, but it's like Sherry said, it's like treasure hunting, like antique shopping. You know, you never know. Sometimes you find, oh, there's Randy's phone. Sometimes you find several pieces. Sometimes you don't find anything. And sometimes you'll get a good one. And sometimes they're all tiny. Like, it's so fun because you just don't know. It is like finding a diamond, Kathy. You're right. Thank you, Jen. I do too. Who died? Oh, Sherry's on here. Who dies? Well, then you're definitely the winner compared to me. Hey, Sherry. Yes, we both worked hard. Yes, Janet, we made it home safe and sound. It was a great getaway. I was happy to help her. And then I think I'm all caught up. Yeah. So, okay, you guys. Thanks for chit-chatting with me. It's time to go check my pies again and say hi to the husband. All right, you guys, have a great day. Hi, Diane. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I'm just jumping off. You'll have to catch the replay if you want to see my treasures that we found up at Kelley's Island, which is in Lake Erie. I have some sea glass, some pottery, some lucky stones and driftwood, and then the what are they called? Nag stones, I think is what they called. So we found some of those too. So anyway, check it out. You can fast forward through all my blabbering. So thank you for the hearts, you guys. Have a great day, and I'll be seeing you again soon. Bye-bye.